hard, all of us, for the last 3.5 years since that election, to build the kind of relationships, the kind of community links that are going to be required in order to win the next election as Liberals here in Ottawa, West Nepean. My team is election ready. We have been raising money primarily through the Victory Fund, and I'm very proud to say that I have been a member of the Victory Fund in this riding since the day the Victory Fund was created. And we have poll captains ready to go in every corner of the riding. We have an organization. We have enthusiastic volunteers. You can see some of them in the room. We are ready to go in case Stephen Harper were to call a snap election. Most of you know that in my professional career, I've been going around the world with the United Nations and other organizations, building open democracies, trying to create more space for dialogue, more voices into political systems. I believe that good governance doesn't come from telling people what they ought to think. It comes from listening to people, listening to evidence, and consultation. And that is something that Stephen Harper is starting to break down in this country. Whether it's the institutions of governance, Parliament, the courts, whether it is the independent media, which we know is absolutely necessary for a free and fair democracy, and I'm very happy to see the Friends of CBC here today in that regard. Whether it's not listening to the expertise of diplomats and public servants, firing scientists, firing the heads of independent agencies that disagree with the government. All of these things are not the way that you make good public policy. I believe that good governance comes from listening to people, and I have been in this riding listening to people for almost a decade. La plus grande force dans le pays démocratique sont les peuples. Les solutions, les expériences, les idées qui deviennent de les peuples. We have the ideas and the solutions here in Ottawa, West Nepean to make a better Canada. I am very proud that 3 of the policy resolutions that came from our riding were passed as priority resolutions at the National Convention, and I was there every step of the way supporting those resolutions because that's what represents. Mes parents ont émigré du Canada dans les années 60. Ils n'avaient rien, mais ils ont démarré une entreprise. Ma sœur et moi sommes allés à l'université et nous avons trouvé de bons emplois. C'est ça que je veux pour tous les enfants du Canada. I want every single child in Canada to have the same opportunities that I had growing up, to be able to have education, to be what they want to be, and to find good, well-paying jobs. Speaking of jobs, when I went up against John Baird in the debate during the last election, he sat right beside me and he told everyone on TV that in Ottawa there would be not one single public service job cut in this city. They're on track to cut 35,000 public service jobs. We need someone who's going to stand up for the residents and the people in this riding, someone who is going to be honest and do politics differently. I believe that sincerity, accessibility, and conviction are the most important things that you can have in a member of Parliament, and I am ready to be that change. And with Justin Trudeau as our leader, with the team that we have here, we are going to take back Ottawa, West Nepean and make it a Liberal riding once again.